Muzz, 3-2 defeat against Slimbridge today on the Easter Monday game. Thoughts on the performance?
Performance wasn't too bad, to be fair. I thought we gave a good account of ourselves. I think the first half we did really well. We had good shape, we had good transitions, and had good moments. So so really pleased with the 2 goals that we got. Disappointed with the one that we did concede. And we had certain parts of the game that it was a little bit sort of a basketball-y, and we had to sort of nullify that. But I think first half, I think we were really happy. Second half, we just couldn't get going. A bit like Cribs on Saturday, we just, for whatever reason, we just didn't get going again, and we just sort of put ourselves under a little bit of pressure, and by doing that, you sometimes gets a little bit panicky, and we just couldn't hold out for probably long enough to if it stays 2-1 a little bit longer, you never know how the game would pan out, because they would have to throw more bodies forward. But at 2-2, they started to control the game a little bit and gave us too much to do in the end.
I guess ideal start, a goal within 25 seconds.
Yeah, really good. I think that just putting balls into there. We've been talking for weeks about first contact, putting it back where it came from, picking up the second balls, and we know we've got ability in the team. We've got some really good footballers in the team, and we know we can get into areas. On a bobbly pitch today, I think we had lots of moments, and a little bit more, a little bit more better quality. We could have created a little bit more. So yeah, really pleased with the first goal. It gave us the start that we probably needed. We just couldn't maintain it for long enough.
Yeah, so 1-0 after 25 seconds. They equalised about 10 minutes later. Carnell Chambers had a gilt-edged chance that he put wide, and then almost identical opportunity that he finished really well.
Yeah, and like I said, I think the ball's travelled a long way. We'll have to have a look at the video. I think when the ball travels that far, you'll have to look at your line where it started, how deep it was, the header. The header was only about 6 yards out in the end. So we will have to have a look at that and just see if there's anything we could have done better. I think it was a silly free kick, but we're quite naive and stuff like that. We tend to do things like that invite a little bit pressure. We didn't deal with it. It was a good header at the back post. Again, could we have bodies in the right place to maybe pick up the second? Not sure. Like I said, we'll have a look at it. And then, with Carnell, we said to him, you'll get another chance, and it's pretty much identical, and he did put it away. So they had one under the bar second half. So if we went in 3-2 up, I think that probably still would have been a fair reflection. But I think we probably, to win the game or get a result today, we did need that 2-goal cushion, because we ended up with tired legs.
Yeah, you said tired legs, and I think it's probably true, isn't it, that you're using probably 12, 13, 14 lads who are regularly playing at the minute, and it probably showed that they got more worn out as the game went on.
Yeah, it's a hot day. 2 games in 48 hours. No excuses. We're all fit enough to do it, but it is tough. We've had about, I think I looked at it this morning. We had 12 players that have played 30 plus. I probably need 16, 17, maybe 18 people to play 30 plus if we're gonna sort of progress and continue our journey. How we do that, I'm not so sure at the moment. But yeah, when you're relying on the same bodies, the same sort of fitness levels, they do take their toll. And like I say, today I think we just ran out of legs at the wrong time.
Yeah, talking of appearances though, a return today to first team action for Warren Mann, his 544th game.
Yeah, it's great to have him back. We knew we were in about 15-20 minutes. He hadn't played for 15 months. He could be a nuisance, someone that we could just throw in off the bench, and just give us something different that we haven't got. Like I said, if we were winning the game, he may not have come on. I think as soon as it went 2-1, we thought we'll have to try something different. Carnell was struggling with his groin a little bit, and we don't want to injure him. We've got 2 games to go, 2 important games for our season. So resting him up and a few others was key at that point, but still trying to win the game.
And just to acknowledge, Slimbridge have won the league today. That's a heck of an achievement from them.
Really good. They've had a really good season. If you win the league, you deserve to win the league. However way you get there and cross the line, congratulations to them. I think it's when they have momentum from the start of the season that's really picked up. You know, the FA Vars run and stuff like that. It's kept their momentum going. I think goals, they've scored plenty of goals. The goal difference is good. They score late goals, and it's proven again today. I think, you know, you get to a point in 2-2. You know, we weren't happy with a point, but we would have took it. You know, they've got that extra edge, that little bit of extra something that's gone on to win the game.
Yeah, and we've now got 2 games to go. Hallen here next Saturday, and then Slimbridge away the following Saturday. Looking forward to the last 2 games.
Yeah. So we got Hallen here. Want to finish strong. Last game at home. Then we'll have a nice trip to Cinderford. But we want to get 3 points in. Those 3 points next Saturday will be really, really vital for our journey, our points tally over the last 4 seasons. And then if we can finish in the top 10, it will be what is, you know, a decent season in the end.
Great stuff. Cheers, Maz.